Jason with Works by Hearst here. Today I want to talk about Blue Demon 5000T cast iron repair rod. For those of you who have tried to weld cast iron, you know it can be very much a crapshoot. 50-50 chance at the most that it's going to succeed. Well, Blue Demon has come up with this 5000T nickel-free cast iron repair rod. It's made right here in the USA, and it is designed to make cast iron repairs without any preheat. And that's a big deal. Preheating a large piece of cast iron like this to get it hot enough, making your weld, and then burying it in a sandbox to cool down takes time and is kind of a pain in the butt. With Blue Demon 5000T, there is no preheat necessary. I've been fortunate enough to play around with this rod for the last 2 months, and I finally got my process dialed in to pull off fairly successful repairs. Now obviously, depending on the makeup of your cast iron piece, you may have success, you may not. That is the nature of cast iron. It is an unknown mixture of elements, so you may end up with something that welds beautifully, you may end up with something that doesn't weld beautifully. But I say stack the odds in your favor. Get some Blue Demon 5000T repair rod and give it a go. You will not be sorry. So what have I learned over the past 2 months welding with this rod? The rod comes coated with a very light moisture resistant coating, so you're going to want to get some Blue Demon Ace wipes or acetone soaked towels and clean the rod and clean your weld area. Obviously, you're going to want to grind the crack, chase the crack down till it is no more. I recommend 2% thoriated 332nd tungsten with your machine set to DC. And then the biggest tip I can give you is to weld with the least amount of amps possible to get the job done. I've set my machine to a maximum of 100 amps. I'm using a foot pedal because I found that when I went above 100 amps and really tried to go hot and heavy with this, I got linear cracking down the weld. So weld on a stone cold workpiece or room temperature workpiece. Keep your amperage as low as possible. You still obviously want to be able to puddle up and make a solid weld, but you just want to minimize the amount of heat you input into the workpiece. If the workpiece is really thick, I would recommend multiple passes. Do a root pass, let the piece cool completely down, come back over top of it and build it up if need be, but I would not go hot and heavy and try to lay everything in all at once. You're going to end up with too much heat and everything's going to expand, you're going to get a crack, at least in my experience. I'm not going to guarantee that you'll have 100% success with welding cast iron due to the nature of cast itself, but I'm telling you with Blue Demon 5000T and the proper prep and setup, you can definitely stack the odds in your favor. And there you go.